In a sentence, what's a positive reason to vote for you next year?
I represent change as a movement that I lead here.
In a cable on the reform agenda, US Ambassador Michael Ranneberger reported a candid conversation he had with Lands Minister James Orengo, a close ally of Raila. Orengo allegedly expressed unhappiness with the Prime Minister's lack of commitment to the reform agenda. Echoing Dr. Sally Kosgei, Orengo also described Raila as a poor manager who does not follow up and whose primary focus is on preparing for his presidential run in 2012. The Lands Minister claimed Raila had avoided bold moves towards reform because he is hostage to his difficult political constituency. Orengo concluded that Raila wants to maintain support from the diverse elements of his Orange Democratic Movement coalition.
You cannot be a reformist if you're involved in Triton saga, for instance. All right, or stealing maize for the poor, or stealing maize for the poor, which actually, if you remember that story about the maize scandal, it was able to affect the very livelihood of the Kenyan people. Prices, you remember, one packet of unga and jogo climbed to an unaffordable 120 shillings from 80 shillings, and people were hungry. I can tell you the time is coming when we'll be able to expose these pretenders.
The leader of Wiper Democratic Movement of Kenya said leaders such as the Prime Minister, whom he accuses of undecided mind regarding voter registration, cannot be entrusted with the country's leadership due to his inconsistent trends when it comes to matters of great importance to the nation.
We've actually shown it during the last coalition government.
I do not share any values with the Prime Minister Raila Odinga, nor do I admire his politics. In fact, I've been calling upon him to go home together with President Kibaki.
Everybody now agrees that the Grand Coalition government is probably the best form of government Kenya has had.
Both of them, both he and President Kibaki, have been totally unable to uproot corruption from within their ranks. And therefore, both the voters of Kenya ought to be good enough to send both home, one by law and the other by the ballot.
Deceit and doublespeak is not attractive to me. Raila welcomes President Uhuru Kenyatta in Nyanza with open arms, but tells the people of Bungoma not to work with the government.
As a movement that I lead here.
To say the truth, there is no democracy in ODM. To say the truth, there is no democracy in ODM.
I think Muslims were misled in the same manner that Kenyans were misled. That there was a perception that Raila was a reformer.
And if you have a difference of opinion in a political party, there must be space enough to accommodate divergent views.
They don't know I've been studying them. I have studied each leader, and believe you me, I know each leader who has served with me.
Wale watu wa protocol ndio hawajatengeneza vizuri. Manake yeye naona ndio analeta tatizo. Hadi baina ya Raila na Kalonzo yuko namna gani?
I have studied each leader, and believe you me, I know each leader who has served with me.
Kuelewana kwa pande yetu sisi tunajua ya kwamba Rais Kibaki pande ile nyingine na Waziri Mkuu pande ile nyingine. Kwa hivyo makamu yake inakuja hapa chini.